I'm John Lee. I'm the Director of Private Strategies at the Colony Group. My role is principally to lead our investment research in private markets, hedge funds, and including private equity, credit, real estate, and infrastructure. From research to structuring our funds to everything in between, supporting our advisors as they kind of try to transition our clients from mostly traditional or public market investments toward private market investments. The Colony Group is a roughly $20 billion wealth management firm. We're also a business management firm. We provide tax advice, estate planning, succession planning. What we're really trying to do is kind of bring everything that, or as much as we can, in-house so that our clients really only have to work with one trusted advisor on as many things as possible. The raw appeal for working with CAIS on both of those solutions was ultimately our comfort with CAIS, having worked with you for 10 plus years. That kind of fed into, particularly on the multi-manager solution side, since it was our first fund, having a partner that we'd worked with for so long gave us a lot of comfort as it was kind of new ground for us. On the direct fund side, it was really about bringing together, the funds that we've invested in and trying to put them in one place. And so, to the extent that we've been a pretty heavy user of CAIS funds, funds on the CAIS platform, being able to onboard funds that were off platform was fantastic, and had a lot of benefits operationally. For our advisors and ultimately for our clients. Having an electronic subscription document really reduces a lot of the frictions that come along with subscribing to funds, and that has benefits for our clients, it has benefits for our advisors and our operations team. On a post-trade basis, I think the biggest benefit is in the reporting, where we're able to get a direct electronic feed from the manager to CAIS to Tamarack, which is our reporting system. It significantly reduces the number of errors and reduces the burden on our operations team that we would otherwise have if we were to go off platform. I think a lot of firms underappreciate the operational burden and the team that you would need to build in order to support even a relatively simple fund. There's capital calls, there's finding vendors, partnering with vendors, your independent administrator, your bank if you need a line of credit. All of those things can really be, I think, surprisingly burdensome when it comes to kind of managing your own fund of funds. Speaking operationally, let's say our custom fund has 4 to 6 underlying funds. Let's say it has 5 underlying funds. In order to recreate that portfolio directly in a client's portfolio, you need 5 subscription docs, 5 K1s. Those subscription docs would be coming at different times. There'd be different deadlines. There would be 5 times as many capital calls. So operationally, the burden on the client, advisor, and the operations team is, reduced by the multiple of the number of funds that we have in the portfolio. I'll handicap that a little bit and say that, and one of the reasons why we frankly chose to work with CAIS was that CAIS would provide or give us access to a line of credit. And that line of credit is extremely important in our ability to manage capital calls such that we don't have to, the fund is invested in 5 underlying funds. We're going to get 5 times as many capital calls as your typical fund. But with a line of credit, we can bridge those capital calls from our underlying funds, and we only have to call capital around once a quarter. What made CAIS stand out for us from the competition was, first and foremost, as this was our first foray into a custom private equity vehicle, we really wanted to work with someone that we trusted. I've been working with CAIS for over 10 years. They've been a great partner to us. And there will always be, things that we weren't anticipating when we were launching the fund. And so it gave us a lot of confidence to be able to work with, to have a partner like CAIS that we could trust to, kind of work with us on any, work with us through any of those issues that, that might come up. Second, I think it's obvious, but being competitive on fees, we're fiduciaries, our clients, we want to, get them the lowest fees possible, lowest expenses possible. And CAIS was, right there with the competition. Finally, I guess I would say that some of the competition can tend toward a feeder business model versus a custom solutions or custom fund model. I mentioned that we've been working with CAIS for a long time, and that includes just on the, with the funds on your platform. We've developed a significant amount, particularly our operations team, of just familiarity with CAIS and with the CAIS platform itself. And so having, our custom fund somewhere else would present, kind of an operational burden in the sense that our ops team, our advisors, would have to learn and, how to work with something completely new. Not to mention that, a lot of the data that we put into subscription documents, or what we have put into subscription documents over the years, that being on your platform already and allowing us to leverage that for the subscription documents that are going into the custom fund was kind of the icing on top. When I speak to clients and I walk them through the multi-manager product, what they're most excited about is the quality of the managers that we've been able to source and put into this vehicle. Some of them are household names, some of them are not, but they are really interesting. I think without the vehicle, we would not have, frankly, been able to access them in most cases. So thanks for listening, and we're really excited to be partnering with CAIS on this, and really excited for what comes next.